Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slum, and in today's video, I will be going over the best way to make money in GTA Online this week, as of course, making money is the most important thing in the game because it funds everything that you want to do in the city of Los Santos. Unfortunately, the double money this week is with the Motorcycle Club, and you gotta deal with really slow sale missions with really slow vehicles, and a bunch of people trying to grief you, like these two guys right here in this clip. I was dealing with a 1v2 while trying to drive this really slow garbage truck. Both of them had oppressors. It was just absolutely not fun, bro. But anyway, before we get into today's video, of course, hit that like and subscribe button. It only takes 1 second of your time and it helps the channel grow tremendously. And I do make consistent GTA content on this channel, so why would you not want to subscribe, right? Anyway, let's get into the video on the best way to make money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. So to start off, the MC Clubhouses are 30% off this week, which is pretty dope. Obviously, anytime properties go on sale, that's pretty cool. You can get, ones in Los Santos or you can get ones in Blaine County. Either way, when you do your sale missions, in order to make more money, you're going to have to go to the opposite end. So if you get one in the city, you're going to make more money if you're selling to Blaine County. And if you get one in Blaine County, you're going to make more money going down into Los Santos, right? So it's pretty much up to you. It's personal preference. Personally, I got the free one because, it's kind of like right in the middle of the map. I personally think it's actually one of the better locations for MC Clubhouse. Now, the upgrades are also 30% off. Most of them are just, cosmetic. The only one that isn't cosmetic and that's actually going to make you some money is the custom bike shop, which you can see I have purchased all the way at the bottom there on that list. I would definitely suggest getting the custom bike shop because it is a way to make money with the clubhouse outside of just sale missions, which again, you want to make the most money possible and also have the most avenues, of making money, the most routes of making money. So definitely get a custom bike shop. It's not that bad. And I will go over how to make money with that in just a bit. But first, I do want to show you guys the most important thing about the MC Clubhouse. And once you purchase one and get it up and running, you're going to have to get to your laptop here and also buy these other MC businesses, that being, the green stuff, the white stuff, the Walter White Lab, Counterfeit Cash Factory, and a document forgery office. All of these businesses are also 30% off, and the sale missions for them are double money. So that is going to be a very effective way to make money this week. Probably the best way to make money, although the sale missions are very trash and they suck, bro. But the money for them is actually pretty good, especially being that it's passive. So I would suggest, just getting the cheapest ones, honestly, because when these aren't double money, you're not very likely to even be running these businesses. So I just bought the cheapest ones. And, these also go towards your nightclub. For those of you who have a nightclub, the nightclub warehouse, in order for it to be up and running, you need to own these businesses. So if you just bought a nightclub, if you don't have a nightclub and you wanted to get into the nightclub business, now's a great time because you can get all the 5 businesses for your nightclub warehouse on a very, very good discount. So I would highly suggest getting these businesses if you currently don't have them, especially if your nightclub is not all set up how it needs to be. Now, another way to make money that is also double money this week with the clubhouse, as you can see here, it says resupply bar. Now, I'm personally not going to do it because it's only like 40 grand, because normally it's only like 20 grand. So it's not really worth it in my opinion, but that is a passive way to make money. You can start a resupply bar mission. It only takes a few minutes and you can make 40 to 50,000. Now, here's the custom bike shop. Now, the custom bike shop is actually pretty decent. It works like the auto shop, the auto shop lift where you customize the customer's car and then you deliver it to them, either you or your staff. The only difference with the bike shop is you have to actually be the one to deliver it. You don't have a staff to deliver it for you. So as you can see, you just customize it to their liking, drop it off to them, and you can make anywhere from 60 to 80,000. And when that goes double money, it's actually pretty good money. So I would definitely suggest getting the custom bike shop. It's not that bad. And you get to drive some pretty cool bikes, right? Now, another really effective way of making money with your clubhouse is going to be with clubhouse contracts. These are also on double money and they don't have a cooldown time. So you can just keep running these. The best one is going to be called, I think it's like Death and Biker, something like that. if you run that one nonstop, you can make like about 600 to 800,000 an hour. So definitely a good way to make money, especially for beginners. You could get the free MC Clubhouse business and just keep running the contracts and make like 600K an hour. Definitely something to look into. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes here, which is going to be the sale missions for your actual businesses. So first, I'm going to show you guys how much you can make with just a quarter of product, meaning it will only spawn one sale vehicle. It's 315,000 for selling, to the opposite side of the map, which makes you more money. So in our case, selling to Los Santos will get us 315. And then of course, in a public session, if we get that 50% bonus, you can pretty much bring that up to about 460,000 for just a quarter of stock. Now, a quarter of stock is the best way to sell, in my opinion, for the MC Clubhouse, because it will only spawn one sale vehicle. As you will see in my mission here, it only gave me one garbage truck. See, if I had a full stock meter, it would have spawned like 4 garbage trucks, and then the mission is pretty much impossible. As you can see here, larger sales may require you to have more vehicles, blah blah blah, but we only had a quarter of stock, which means again, one garbage truck. Now, unfortunately for my case here, I did have these 2 guys harassing me, and both of them had oppressors. I actually killed them a few times. I did the best that I can. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. I'm not like the best PvP player in GTA. Like, I'm okay, I'm decent, I could be savvy sometimes, but I'm not the greatest at like gunfights and stuff like that in GTA. Definitely more so in COD. But look, this guy was trying to blow me up, so we got him out the way. I got run over a little bit. He actually ended up killing himself. I was shooting at him, and then he ended up like blowing himself up, I think. But he wouldn't leave me alone. He spawned in and kept trying to shoot at me. And so I had to park up right here somewhere low key. And then him and his associate, 2 of them, it's a 1v2 at this point. Both of them pulled up on their oppressors. This guy had him panicking, started lighting him up, made him, bounce real quick. Then his teammate comes from the other side. So I just included this in here so you guys can see the hardships of selling the nightclub stock, man. Sometimes it can really get toxic. Like I said, I was dealing with a 1v2 here. So definitely try to sell this with your friends. Unfortunately, my friends weren't online at this time, and I was taking these clips and trying to get this video out, and they were all still at work. So definitely try to wait for your friends to get on. This was nice right here. I dropped him, and then I hit the other guy up there with a sticky bomb. That's that Call of Duty tactics, man. Them C4s. That's my specialty. God, I love them C4s. Bang, get him out the way. But unfortunately, shortly after this, I made as much of a last stand as I can. But right after this, I did like one more drop off, and then they both ended up killing me. So again, definitely try to get these sale missions done with a buddy of yours. It's definitely going to be much, much easier. But here we are again. We have a quarter full of stock. So I filled up my warehouse. Well, not my warehouse, my white stuff lockup back to a quarter. Again, 315. That's our number. We're going to try again to sell it in a public session. Again, for that 50% bonus, giving us about 460,000. And again, at a quarter, it's only going to spawn us one vehicle. So this time we had a nice agile motorcycle here. So this should go a lot smoother than that garbage truck, man. That thing just sticks out like a sore thumb. Anyway, this sale mission was relatively easy. I went to one drop-off point, and then the cops, got on my tail. You have to lose the cops and then bring it to a secondary drop point. This is probably the best sale mission for the MC Clubhouse. One of the easiest for sure. The ones with the 5 drop-offs with the slow vehicles, those really suck. So as you can see, the cops get on my tail here. Then I just kind of maneuver around real quick. I found a nice little parking lot to get into relatively fast, and that's probably the best way to lose the cops, is either go for the hills or go for a parking lot. That's my best advice in terms of losing cops. It seems like losing cops nowadays takes longer than it used to, but like I said, I found this nice little parking lot here and lost them relatively quick. Now, you can't call Lester to remove your bounty level. I tried. Also, a really big downfall of the MC Clubhouses is that you actually can't use Ghost Organization, which I didn't know because I don't really do motorcycle club sale missions until they went double money. So, I tried popping Ghost Org, and the MC Clubhouse actually doesn't have Ghost Organization. The only time you could get off the map is with Off Radar through calling Lester, which only lasts for 60 seconds. So that's why doing these sales missions can be a little tough, because there is no Ghost Organization. So you definitely want to try to have a friend. But as you can see, I got it done myself. $470,000 was our final sale price with the public sale bonus. So definitely good, man. For a quarter of stock, that fills up in like about 45 minutes to an hour. So you could literally make $470,000 passively in just about an hour with each of these businesses. Now, this is my Walter White lab. It's not completely full. It's about 90%. It's at 803,000. If it was completely full, it probably would have been 1 million flat. And of course, in a public lobby, that would be 1.5. But I didn't want to risk my full lab getting blown up, so I did it in a invite only session. And of course, with my luck, I didn't get multiple vehicles. I got the best sale mission where it puts all your product into one truck. So I definitely could have did this in a public session, and that 800,000 would have been 1.2 million. So I lost out on 400K, but it still shows you the math, right? So a full Walter White lab is going to be worth about $1 million. A full White Stuff lockup is going to be worth 1.2. And then, of course, selling in public lobbies, you will get that 50% bonus, which means the Walter White lab will get you about 1.5 mil for a full sale. And the White Stuff lockup will get you about 1.8. So definitely stick to those two. Out of all the MC Clubhouses, I would only be selling the White Stuff lockup and the Walter White lab. Now, if you have a green stuff farm, those are good to sell to street dealers this week because it is double money. So definitely sell your green stuff to the street dealers, sell your Walter White stuff in public or invite only, and then also the White Stuff lockup. The document forgery office and the counterfeit cash factory are not even worth selling. Even at double money, I wouldn't really put too much time into it. And also, if you are going to sell public, try to sell it at a quarter stock level, because again, it will only spawn one sale vehicle, and the math still makes sense. You don't get more because it's full. It's literally 1/4. So White Stuff lockup is 315 for a quarter, 315,000. So at full, it's going to be about 1.2 mil, and then that extra 60,000 from the 15K. So the math, it's pretty much exactly 1/4 of a full thing. So it's not like you're losing potential money because you're selling it at less stock. It's literally 1/4, and you're still making the same amount of money. Just the sale missions are going to be much easier. Now that essentially wraps us up for today's video. If you enjoyed, or if it helped you understand the MC business, of course, hit that like and subscribe. It takes 1 second of your time, and it really helps the channel grow. And until the next one, peace out, boys.